Hey, happy Friday. It's your boy Jeremiah. Smoke Monday Sports. Glad to be with y'all here this evening. We had the contest between the New Orleans Pelicans and the San Antonio Spurs. With the total score being San Antonio 106, your New Orleans Pelicans 121. You Pelicans played a great game. BI got slow. We're just going to get this out the way. I'm giving a lot of thanks for Greg Popovich for what he did for the game of basketball. It's the winningest coach, I believe, in the NBA. He's brought you great players like Kawhi Leonard and Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. He was able to keep veteran players in there. He won 3 titles in 3 decades. He maintains his consistency, and we're gonna give a shout out here on Smoke Monday Sports to Greg Popovich. Before there was a team in New Orleans, that's who I rooted for. I rooted for the San Antonio Spurs, but here we are now. Like I said before, the game was San Antonio 106, New Orleans Pelicans 121. And I'm going to give a lot of credit to San Antonio in the first half. They kept it close. As a matter of fact, their defense, they are a well-coached team, but their defense kept them in the game the first half. The second half, I think the depth in the roster also just, Victor Wembanyama wasn't in there tonight. He was suffering from some hip soreness, and he didn't go tonight. But for the first half, the San Antonio Spurs, they went in there kind of punching. They were punching. They got a lot of good looks. Let's look at them first. And we got Champagny with 12 points and 6 boards. Keldon Johnson with 11 and 7. Zach Collins with 12 and 5. Malik Brenham, a 10 and a 2 piece. And Jeremy Sochan on 13 and 3. Off the bench for the San Antonio Spurs this evening, we got the Empire of Osman coming with a 11, 2 and 5. Vassell with a 14 and 2. 0 boards. Bassie, which had a strong first half. I looked at him and I was thinking, But he had a solid game with 8 points, 11 boards and 11 boards and 3 assists. Trey Jones with a 10 piece. He got 3 boards and 3 rebounds. San Antonio Spurs is a legacy team. Eventually, they will do well again. This is the only professional sports team in Behar County. I remember a couple years ago they were trying to move the Buffalo Bills down there into Austin, but I only say this to say that. I grew up, my adolescent life, I grew up in a town called Fredericksburg, Texas. Not so far. It's about an hour away from both cities. I think it's 70 miles from Austin, 72 from San Antonio. And, a lot of people want to complain about things, but, it was I had a good upbringing. Um, Fredericksburg, Texas is a good place. If you like wine, you like pecans. If you like peaches, go visit Fredericksburg, Texas. Also, go down there to San Antonio. Go visit the Alamo. Go go down there on that river walk. There's a lot of culture, a lot of Hispanic culture in San Antonio. Y me gusta mi gente. Myself, I live south of San Antonio, down here on the Texas border in Port Isabel, but I will always encourage my viewers. Go take a trip down to South Texas, man. It might change your life. Okay, now let's talk about them New Orleans Pelicans. Um, we didn't get a hot start, but we were carried in the first half by well, Zion Williamson. He was consistent. Um, the San Antonio Spurs did a good job in their defense in the first half. They kept things contained, but where they did not was Jonas Valanciunas. Um, there was always the assist pass, as I see the assists coming up. Bi has a 12. No, Zion Williamson is 12 points, but he got 7 assists. Bi got 14 points, 5 boards, and he got 7 assists. Well, all them assists were going to Jonas Valanciunas down low. They were crashing the boards tonight. They pulled it. They pulled it in. Herbert Jones with the 17 piece got 4 rebounds. C.J. McCollum, he's doing his thing. Trey Murphy, Trey Murphy. That boy got him on his first night back. He just went and put a statement out there for the city of New Orleans, baby. He put that at 18 piece with 3 rebounds. Not to leave him out, we had Jordan Hawkins. Didn't do well. Yeah. Najee Marshall with a 10 piece. And I think 6 boards. Najee Marshall is an underspoken character of this New Orleans basketball team. Najee Marshall is a solid player. I think he would be a starter for other places. He just, anytime he gets on that basketball, I mean, like, he's on that court, that man is there to play some basketball. Now, he ain't trying to be, he trying to win. Najee Marshall is trying to win. Between me, you, and that wall, that man don't care if he gets to the NBA Hall of Fame. That man wants to get him a ring on his finger. And he came from the G League, and he got the chip on the shoulder. But anytime Najee Marshall comes on that floor, Najee Marshall, he does something. Whether it be putting them hands down there, causing turnovers, I mean, putting the points up, slashing. I mean, Najee Marshall. And we're going to shout him out today on Smoke Monday Sports because, the New Orleans Pelicans aren't well advertised on the national news syndicate. They made the NBA Cup, and they're probably one of the better teams in the NBA Cup. They didn't give any love from ESPN. We're not getting love from anybody anywhere. We're probably one of the best teams. You know, I would have liked to see Joel Embiid play the other night, but yeah, I'm always glad for the win. And there was a special play tonight. By chance, it was a block play, went right into Coach Popovich's hands, and he would have made that three. Um, Here at Smoke Monday Sports, we have a lot of respect for Coach Popovich. We have a lot of respect for what he's been able to accomplish in the San Antonio organization. We have a lot of respect for San Antonio. It's your boy Jeremiah. Smoke Monday Sports.